I pissed on the man who called me a dog. Why was he so surprised? The foundation of every state is the education of its youth. It is not that I am mad. It is only that my head is different from yours. He has the most who is most content with the least. Dogs and philosophers do the greatest good and get the fewest rewards. We have 2 ears and 1 tongue so that we would listen more and talk less. If only it was as easy to banish hunger by rubbing the belly as it is to masturbate. One original thought is worth 1,000 mindless quotings. It is the privilege of the gods to want nothing, and of godlike men to want little. Of what use is a philosopher who doesn't hurt anybody's feelings? Education gives sobriety to the young, comfort to the old, riches to the poor, and is an ornament to the rich. You will become a teacher of yourself when, for the same things that you blame others, you also blame yourself. Self-taught poverty is a help toward philosophy. For the things which philosophy attempts to teach by reasoning, poverty forces us to practice. If I gain one thing from philosophy, is that at the very least, I am well prepared to confront any change in fortune. It takes a wise man to discover a wise man. I am not an Athenian or a Greek, but a citizen of the world. A friend is one soul abiding in 2 bodies. We come into the world alone and we die alone. Why, in life, should we be any less alone? Wise leaders generally have wise counselors. And he must be a wise man himself who is capable of distinguishing one. Modesty is the color of virtue. As a matter of self-preservation, a man needs good friends or ardent enemies, for the former instructs him and the latter takes him to task. Those who have virtue always in their mouths and neglect it in practice are like a harp, which emits a sound pleasing to others, while itself is insensible of the music. The only way to gall and fret effectively is for yourself to be a good and honest man. I am searching for the bones of your father Alexander the Great's father, but cannot distinguish them from those of a slave. Man is the most intelligent of the animals and the most silly. I have nothing to ask but that you would remove to the other side, that you may not, by intercepting the sunshine, take from me what you cannot give. The vine bears 3 kinds of grapes: the first of pleasure, the second of intoxication, the third of disgust. To one who asked what was the proper time for lunch, he said, "If a rich man when you will. If a poor man, when you can. People who talk well but do nothing are like musical instruments. The sound is all they have to offer. Other dogs bite only their enemies, whereas I also bite my friends in order to save them. What I like to drink most is wine that belongs to others. In a rich man's house there is no place to spit but his face. I know nothing except the fact of my ignorance. Why not whip the teacher when the pupil misbehaves? The art of being a slave is to rule one's master. Even if I am but a pretender to wisdom, that in itself is philosophy. I am called a dog because I fawn on those who give me anything. I yelp at those who refuse, and I set my teeth in rascals. Diogenes the Cynic, Sayings and Anecdotes, with other popular moralists. Stand a little less between me and the sun. There is only a finger's difference between a wise man and a fool. I threw my cup away when I saw a child drinking from his hands at the trough. The sun, too, shines into cesspools and is not polluted. The great thieves lead away the little thief. Most men are within a finger's breadth of being mad. The sun too penetrates into privies, but is not polluted by them. The mob is the mother of tyrants. No man is hurt but by himself. When I look upon seamen, men of science and philosophers, man is the wisest of all beings. When I look upon priests and prophets, nothing is as contemptible as man. Calumny is only the noise of madmen. I do not know whether there are gods, but there ought to be. It was a favorite expression of Theophrastus that time was the most valuable thing that a man could spend. Which quote did you like most? Leave your opinion in the comments. Like the video if you liked it, and don't miss out the chance to see the next video. Subscribe.